Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
All kinds of living beings feel the same pain and agony as I when they are ill-treated in the same way. For this reason, all sorts of living beings should not be beaten, nor treated with violence, nor abused, nor tormented, nor deprived of life. Please continue watching to find out more.
Namaste, forward-thinking viewers. I am Vijay. The gracious people of India appreciate true friends like you and thank you for your kindness to all beings around you. May Lord Mahavira bless you. One of the oldest religions in the world is Jainism, traditionally known as Jain Dharma. Originating from ancient India, this philosophy centers around concepts such as right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct in the attainment of moksha, or realization of the soul's true nature. The concept of ahimsa or non-violence is of equally great importance. Thus, with compassion for all life, practitioners of Jainism follow a pure vegetarian or vegan diet. Jains follow the ancient wisdom of the 24 Tirthankaras or prophets, whose teaching comprise the Agam Sutras, the religion's holy scriptures. Lord Mahavira, who is considered to be the last Tirthankaras, was born around the 5th to 6th century BC as a prince of the ancient kingdom of Vaishali. He later forsook his royal status to pursue the spiritual path. After attaining Kevala Jnana, or all-knowing intuitive vision, he spent the rest of his life giving discourses on spiritual truths, which form the present-day tenets of Jainism. Supreme Master Ching Hai has spoken about Lord Mahavira as during this lecture in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, on June 23, 2019.
I don't know if anyone in the history of mankind could have done, or could be doing, or will be doing such a asceticism, such a sacrifice like the Lord Mahavira. Okay? That's why I want to read it to you. His heart was filled with equanimity and compassion. His face beamed with a spontaneous smile. Why does he feel compassion after he has this power? Because he can feel what the humans or beings around him or in the world feel. You know, their sorrow, their pain, their frustration, their troubles, their helplessness, their suffering. That's why he has compassion for them.
We present to you today excerpts from Book 2, Lecture 1 from Jainism's Sutrakritanga Sutra. Second book, first lecture, The Lotus. I say, here in the east, west, north, and south, there are some men, namely Aryas, noble people, non-Aryas. They own small or large houses and fields. They own few or many servants and peasants. Being born in such like families, they renounce their possessions and lead a mendicant's life. Some leave their kinsmen and their property to lead a mendicant's life. Others, who have no kinsmen or property, lead a mendicant's life. Whether they have kinsmen and property or not, they renounce them and lead a mendicant's life. Previously, however, they thought thus. Here indeed a man who is on the point of turning monk makes the following reflections with regard to different things. I possess fields, houses, silver, gold, riches, corn, copper, clothes, real valuable property, as riches, gold, precious stones, jewels, stones, rubies. I enjoy sounds, colors, smells, tastes, and feelings of touch. These pleasures and amusements belong to me, and I belong to them. A wise man previously should thus think to himself, here indeed some painful illness or disease might befall me, unwished for, unpleasant, disagreeable, nasty, painful, and not at all pleasant. O ye dear pleasures, take upon you this painful illness or disease, unwished for, unpleasant, disagreeable, nasty, painful, and not at all pleasant, that I may not suffer, grieve, blame myself, grow feeble, be afflicted, and undergo great pain. Deliver me from this painful illness or disease. But this desire of his has never yet been fulfilled. Here in this life, pleasures and amusements are not able to help or to save one. Sometimes a man first forsakes pleasures and amusements, sometimes they first forsake him. Pleasures and amusements are one thing, and I am another. Why then should we be infatuated with pleasures and amusements which are alien to our being? Taking this into consideration, we shall give up pleasures and amusements. A wise man thinks them alien to himself. There are things more intimately connected with me, namely my mother, father, brother, sister, wife, children, grandchildren, daughters-in-law, servants, friends, kinsmen, companions, and acquaintances. These my relations belong to me, and I belong to them. A wise man previously should think thus to himself, here indeed some painful illness or disease might befall me, or some painful illness or disease, unwished for, not at all pleasant, might befall my dear relations. I will take upon me this painful illness or disease, that they may not suffer, or undergo great pain. I will deliver them from this painful illness or disease. But this desire of his has never yet been fulfilled. For one man cannot take upon himself the pains of another. One man cannot experience what another has done. Individually a man is born, individually he dies. Individually he falls from the state of existence. Individually he arises to another. His passions, consciousness, intellect, perceptions, and impressions belong to the individual exclusively. Here, indeed, the bonds of relationship are not able to help or save one. There are things more intimately connected with me, namely my hands, feet, arms, legs, head, belly, character, life, strength, color, skin, complexion, ear, eye, nose, tongue, and touch. They are part and parcel of me. But I grow old with regard to life and strength and touch. The strong joints become loose, the body is furrowed with wrinkles, the black hair turns white. Even this dear body which has grown with food must be relinquished in due time. Making such reflections, a monk should lead a mendicant's life and know that all things are divided into living beings and things without life. and living beings again into movable and immovable ones. I say, in the east, west, north, and south, a true monk will have renounced works, be exempt from works, will have put an end to them. This has been taught by the prophets. The Venerable One has declared the cause of sins is the 6 classes of living beings, earth lives. As is my pain when I am knocked or struck with a stick, fist, clawed, or butchered, or menaced, beaten, burned, tormented, or deprived of life, and as I feel every pain and agony from death down to the pulling out of a hair. In the same way, be sure of this. All kinds of living beings feel the same pain and agony as I when they are ill-treated in the same way. For this reason, all sorts of living beings should not be beaten, nor treated with violence, nor abused, nor tormented, nor deprived of life. I say, the Arhats and Bhagavats, blessed ones of the past, present, and future, all say thus, speak thus, declare thus, explain thus. All sorts of living beings should not be slain, nor treated with violence, nor abused, nor tormented, nor driven away. This constant, permanent, eternal, true law has been taught by wise men who comprehend all things. Thus a monk abstains from the 5 cardinal sins, slaughter of living beings, etc. Joyous viewers, thank you for joining us for today's Words of Wisdom. Please tune in tomorrow for part 2 of this program. Coming up next is A Spoonful of Sugar, Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May Lord Mahavira grace you with continued spiritual inspiration and upliftment.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.